you, chat. Okay, so vengeance from the cave. Those moments which revealed a fair, more sordid truth. His friend Naughton hamstrung him as he attempted to escape the bear. What reasons Naughton had for this are unclear. Perhaps I'll find more answers by confronting the man himself. Naughton lives in the nearby town of Gilded Vale. Oh, I gotta find him now. All right, time to find Buddy. Afra's house, Groed's house, I suppose south, Smithery, Windmill, go to east. I'm probably gonna pop on in there later on. For Ivan, his boom. You see a pennant waving on, waving tall and sluggish in the wind. Rising sun embroidered. Okay. Oh, cows. A lot of cows. A lot of mares. Is there multiple parts to this town, or is it just this one area? Yeah, a hint is perfectly fine. I can go with hints. Just no spoils. Only hints. He's visiting someone. Okay. All right, no. Get out of there. So it's in one of the houses then. Where am I at right now? That house. Okay. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps her unborn child. For she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Welcome.
Oh, finally! I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. Gives you a curious smell. Can I help you? I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Master Odomos by chance? You knew Odoma? Well, no more than most here, I'd say. He doesn't usually come this way, but they say he's a reliable old fella. He pauses, brows for a... Wait, why do you say new? I'm sorry, but the caravan was attacked. I was the only one to survive. Opera covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments, she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was dangerous, a dangerous path to take. Kaliska was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, this is her sister. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive. Somewhere. Afra's face crumples, and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Kaliska mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. Now, Afra looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you, Afra, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Afra wipes her eyes. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kaliska as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Brajik, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. With my Hathort gone, I don't know how I'd managed if I lost my home too. Oh wow, really? Ah. I hoped Kaliska could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn, but she moved south to Enslog's compass 2 seasons ago. Now, the journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. But I don't have anyone else now with Kaliska gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? I'll find Ranga for you. Afra blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, God bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of, well, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Anzog's compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. They'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. Oh boy. She didn't look all too pregnant. Anyways. Next house. Alrighty then. Boop. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices you approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Hail and well met.
Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Nantan? Yes, I think we met in Valewood. I warned him about the bear. He inclines and said, glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted? Seeming to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and she looks at Nantan. Well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery, he says. And know what really happened in the bear cave, Nantan. The color drains from Nantan's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth. Are you accusing him of something? Ingron looks to Nantan, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. You see it tremble in his hands. What would you? What would make you suggest such a thing? Stop. I have no patience for cowards and liars. Nantan flinches but meets your gaze. After a moment, he sets his jaw and nods. Fine. I confess it. I did it. I saw to it he'd never leave that cave. Hand falls to his sword belt. And I do it again. Nantan, wait. Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this is what you think. Pearlie, my husband. Oh. He was as much of a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time and I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. He looks away, expression pained. Nantan, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. We have some coin saved up. You can have it, if you'll only let us go. No, whatever your reasons, you caused a man's death. I'm taking this to the magistrate. I don't know what you think you'd tell the magistrate. Story about a dream you had? But you won't take this from us. Not when we are so close, and not for that wretched Pearlie. Reload. Nort, my man, he just killed the bear. What makes you think that this is a smart decision? I know, right? You should have thought about that one. You should have completely thought about that one.
Well met, friend.
You two are good spirits for people who just lost a friend. What? Well, if guild available before this happened. I know what happened. I have no patience for cowards and liars. Okay. I don't know what it is you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. It's the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. Huh. I don't know, chat. What do you think? I'm thinking either we go ahead and go with 2 or we go with 4. Hmm. Go with 4? All right. Going with 4. Boom. Surprised then. Thank you, truly. I'm glad you understand. Only here, take this at least. I hope it brings you luck. He looks to Naughton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. Minor ring and reflection added to inventory. What? I wish you well on your travel, stranger. We won't forget this. Okay. Plus 5 deflection. God. Okay, so okay. Dude, my character's getting tanky. He's getting real tanky. He doesn't have the endurance and health as Eder does, but oh, okay. We'll do that then. He can use his defender ability and tank better. This is a party with 2 freaking tanks. I mean, I guess I couldn't get better than that. Oh, hello.
Steady does it.
Hold the wall, tanks. Hold the wall. Yes, indeed. Yes, tanks. Hold that damn wall. All right. So, let's take a look at what's down here. Like, why not, right?
Keeping an eye out. I haven't been in here for, must be 5, 6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
A man lies restless against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Look here, if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. And he angles a look up Eder. Paying your respects, Euthasian? He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? And a thing what the townsfolk would say. And it's safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Eder's playful tone. His temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times been as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Wurton jerks his chin toward Eder. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? What happened to you? I was trying to avoid the spiders. He breathes a quiet laugh. Ran to a scolder. Might have gone a little better for me if Beast had knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust. He smiles wearily. I'm not, so that's right. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. But what are you doing down here? The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aethys, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Deerwood. From Ritzers even. Not so much from Ritzers these days. Until the war. Aethys? What? Requirement not met. Of course, even then, to get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Need to be a priest of Aethys for that. Oh, that would be that would be awkward in this area. Not gonna lie, that would be very awkward to be in this area and be like, hi friends, I worship Aethys and you guys hate Aethys. We're gonna get along. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Redrick decided he'd been too lenient on the Aethasians. He had his people go on and put them to the sword. Left them down here buried under a heap of rock. Played one, it was amusing being a priest of a dead god. Ooh, okay. That sounds absolutely interesting. After that, Redrick ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Redrick hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Wharton licks his lips. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chop down in their god's house. Doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find the remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wharton breathes out. No small task. Just coin it for you, if you need motivation. A lost cautious expression falters. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here. Right in last plague. Well, I meant to be in and out, nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone. It's just Lord Redrick's forbidden anyone having anything to do with a scattered god. Be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you would make some coin in the process. I have some questions first. Yes. Why can't you do this yourself? Well, I tried. Only got a short ways in before I got in over my head. Wharton promises. I haven't raised a blade in a long time. Turns out it isn't something you can do. You can just pick up again. But look, you look like you can handle yourself. Who are you anyway? Wharton offers a weak rent. Name's Wharton. I've lived in Gilded Vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs and looks away. I used to help at the temple sometimes, bring supplies. That's all. Won't Lord Redrick mind us? Won't Lord Redrick mind us digging around down here? I wouldn't go telling him about it. Lingering in these places, it's not good for anyone. But you do this quick and quiet, and we can do right by those priests without raising a fuss. Any chance there's something down there worth a little more than some old bones? Wharton looks around. Probably. Nobody's been through this place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me. I didn't touch anything. Any valuable things in there, you get first crack at them. I only ask that you do this favor for me while you're at it. Alright, I'll find them. And then by the flames, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priest would have been down. The priest would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to send someone else after your remains. Hey, video, woohoo! That's cool. Got you playing Pleo? Yes, and I'm happy to finally be playing this. I'm happy. How you doing, Vinny? I'll wait here by the stairs and keep lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Icewind Dale got me good? Yeah. Yes, I loved Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale 2 I loved, but I had to drop it because I messed up and a lot of like mechanic issues. Wasn't Icewind Dale is too hard? Well, it's not that it was too hard, it's just that I screwed up my party composition without realizing it, and I was already 25 minutes in when I realized, oh, I messed up. And then the mechanic issues was from it being an older game and not the enhanced edition. It was mostly like the camera issues, trying to move in and about. It's just like, yeah, I can't handle this. The only way I'm gonna be able to handle it is if the Red Chimera group that's modding an enhanced edition for it finishes it. So when they're done with that, then we might be back playing it. Yeah, you had to double click to make the camera move. I didn't double click. It won't happen. They lost the source. Oh, no. A mod group called the Red Chimera or something like that. They're actually modding the game for basically for an enhanced edition. They're actually making an enhanced edition mod for the game. Not Beamdog, not Beamdog. Just a bunch of moderators that grouped together decided to go ahead and try and make a mod for the enhanced edition. So they're getting a lot of new. So it's getting a lot of new. Yeah, didn't know. Yeah. It's. I can actually give you a link real quick. Hold on. One second. Oh, there you go. Yep, and it is an actual. They are actually doing that, and I am absolutely ecstatic for it. Now, quick question, guys. Should I be down here right now? I am back. Gonna check it after your stream. Not a problem. Not a problem. Should I be down here right now at my level? Oh God. Hello.
Curses!
Lava will be on seek.
Could get away with it if I'm careful. Oh God. Much easier with a cleric. dear. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God, but Z's confused. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Perhaps I should come back later.
Sure.
Then.
Keeping quiet.
So perhaps I should come back later then. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. I'll come back later. Hopefully this isn't like a timed... Are there timed quests in here? No, not timed? Okay. Okay. So yeah, we'll just come back here later. That was already terrible. That was already terrifying. So now my question is, where do I get my cleric? Where do I get my cleric? Leave the town south? Okay, will do. 4 hours? Before I leave, I should probably buy some, whatever the hell those are. What are they? Where are you? These. Camping supplies. I should probably buy some camping supplies. Does she sell camping supplies? Oh God, who sells camping
Good
supplies?
day to you.
Okay, you do. Oh, that's all you have? Sure, I'll take it. You already have the maximum camping supply? We have a maximum? Oh. Six is the camping supplies? I can't rest freely as in other games. Ah. Gotcha. I have to plan my rest. Okay. I think I'm okay for right now. I think. Do 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 do. Oh, hello, sir.